this report.
A manhunt is on for Darren Tobias, aka Dev, a bus driver, in connection with the latest homicide which has rocked the communities of Tivoli Conference and La Poultry. The Royal Grenada Police Force, RGPF, has issued a wanted notice for Tobias, a resident of La Poultry, in relation to what appears to be a gruesome crime of passion. The deceased is 18-year-old Teresa Sebastian, a resident of Tivoli, who is a sales representative with one of the leading food chains in the south of the island. According to the initial police report, based on information received, officers proceeded to Tivoli St. Andrew, where they discovered the motionless body of Miss Sebastian lying on the ground. The body was examined at the scene by a medical doctor and pronounced dead. Reports from members of the community are that the deceased and the alleged were walking together while in a heated discourse before the homicide took place. According to family members, Teresa left home shortly before the incident and was waiting for her chartered bus to get to work. The incident occurred in front of Mega Value Supermarket, which has surveillance cameras mounted outside of the establishment. The deceased and her alleged killer were reportedly in a relationship which turned sour following prior incidents, including an altercation that led to the intervention of family members in December. Members of the RGPF were seen roving the surrounding communities in search of the alleged perpetrator. Traffic in the area had to be rerouted as the main road was blocked, and pedestrians had to find alternative routes as the crime scene was cordoned off. Parliamentary representative for St. Andrew North East, Kate Louise Peters, took the opportunity during her contribution to the Domestic Violence Amendment Bill 2026 to offer her condolences.
This morning, I take the opportunity in this house to extend my deepest condolences to the family, friends, and loved ones of the young woman in my constituency who was gruesomely murdered this morning, Mr. Speaker. Our community is traumatized. I know the family must be shattered at this time, and of course, our nation is in mourning again.
Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell also addressed the incident during his contribution to the bill.
Mr. Speaker, I think like everyone else here, I'm standing obviously saddened, unhappy with the news we received that an 18-year-old, someone who's legally just becoming an adult, life has been taken away from her in circumstances which, since the matter is obviously under active investigation, clearly suggests that she was in an abusive relationship with a man who it is alleged has taken her life. What is not alleged is that her life has been taken, and obviously taken in circumstances that should not happen.
The police have advised members of the public not to approach the wanted man, Darren Tobias, if he is sighted. Instead, the public is asked to call the nearest police station. The RGPF is also encouraging persons to share anonymous tips relating to the whereabouts of the wanted man. I am Gerard Joseph reporting.
Now, the House of Representatives debated several pieces of legislation today, including the Domestic Violence Amendment Bill 2026. While members of the House welcomed the amendment, the debate unfolded in the shadow of yet another femicide. With 2 young women killed in mere days, members on both sides agreed that more action is urgently needed. Reporter Deidre Seeley has more details.
Violence begets violence were the words of MP for St. David, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell, as he described the culture of violence that led to the murder of Teresa Sebastian, the second young woman to be killed in just 11 days.
We inherited a patriarchal society. Some of our Christian underpinnings say clearly the man is the boss. And people literally interpret that to mean I can be abusive to you. So if we want to begin, Mr. Speaker, to start fundamentally altering the way in which we behave, we will have to, yes, when someone dies, when someone is abused, we will get emotional because it's human nature. We will have to react, we have to show the empathy, we have to be there for the family. But it's already too late. So if we want to mitigate the next one happening, we have, Mr. Speaker, all of us have to look at what kind of society Greenland is, what is our values, what are the things that we know do not make sense, and that we need to challenge.
Member for St. Andrew Northwest, Delma Thomas, offered her sympathy to the families of Alejandra led Hippolyte and Sebastian.
To Alindra's family and to every family now grieving, we stand with you. Your pain is not invisible. Your grief is not ignored. Every act of violence reminds us prevention cannot be partial and protection cannot be optional. The amendment is a critical step, but it must be accompanied by continued reform, strengthening systems, and unwavering resolve.
While members supported the bill, they stressed that legislation alone is not enough to combat the pervasive issues of domestic violence and specifically violence against women. Pointing out the inadequacies of the legislation, MP Kate Lewis-Peters expressed concern that victims must now prove both a bona fide domestic relationship and 5 years of cohabitation. Opposition MP Clarice Modeste Kerwin echoed her sentiments that changing definitions is not enough to end violence against women.
What this definition does, Mr. Speaker, is removing many women who would have before been protected by this bill. So I ask that we relook this definition.
I think our legislation has to have more teeth. We need to look at the penalties that are imposed. And penalties, whatever we say, penalties are a deterrent to crime.
In addition to expanding the definitions for emotional, psychological, and verbal abuse, the amendment recognizes digital and online forms of abuse, such as cyberbullying and cyberstalking, following recommendations from the Spotlight Initiative. At today's sitting, lawmakers called for a whole-of-society approach in addition to the enhanced legislation. Reporting for GBN News, I am Deidre
Seeley reporting there. Well, members of the House of Representatives on Tuesday debated the CARICOM Arrest Warrant Bill 2026, which incorporates the CARICOM Arrest Warrant Treaty into domestic law. The 41-clause bill establishes provisions for the arrest and transfer of individuals wanted for criminal prosecution, already sentenced to prison or detention, but who fled before starting or finishing their time. Grenada ratified the treaty in 2019. We have another report from Deidre Seeley.
Though the bill received bipartisan support, Leader of His Majesty's Opposition and Representative for St. Andrew Southeast, Emmeline Pear, stressed that regional security should not come at the expense of constitutional rights. Through the legislation, a participating member state can request the arrest and surrender of an individual through the Attorney General, who acts as the central authority. Pear cautioned that a person surrendered for extradition could lose access to legal representation.
Remembering that a person is innocent until proven guilty. So there are situations locally where an individual is protected by the state based on the circumstances, and they are provided with legal support. So I asked myself, in this situation, a Grenadian to be surrendered to another jurisdiction who cannot afford, for example, the legal support that would have been provided if that case was being heard here, how is that person supported?
Pear also criticized the lack of stakeholder consultation on the bill. She urged the government to strengthen the capacity of those charged with implementing its provisions, such as the prosecution department.
If you speak to any person from prosecution department right now, they will tell you that transportation, rather than having 4 constituency vehicles in a parish, maybe do pooling, sharing. Do we need them to be packed up for hours? And the prosecution department cannot provide the service to fulfill the obligations within the law that we pass.
Describing Pear's response as an AI-generated critique, member for St. George Northeast, Ron Redhead, clarified that several provisions exist to protect those subject to the legislation. Similarly, leader of government business, Philip Telesford, referred to Clause 16 of the bill, which states that extradition under the bill relies on the consent of the arrested person and the endorsement of a High Court judge.
Authority is required to apply to the High Court to approve or endorse the CARICOM arrest warrant. If the High Court judge determines that the CARICOM arrest warrant complies with the law, the judge will endorse it. Going forward, what I think we need to do is we need to understand the context of legislations before critiquing it. This to me sounds like some kind of AI-generated critique because it is not genuinely addressing the essence of the bill presented here this morning.
A requested person is brought before a magistrate under Section 16 as referred to by the Honourable Member. That person may consent to surrender to the issuing participating member. And where that person does not consent, there are remedies to be applied, Mr. Speaker. The magistrate shall make an order for him, for his or her surrender to the issuing participating member state.
Reporting for GBN News, I am Deidre Seeley.
Other news, the government of Grenada has officially launched the Scaling Up Resilient, Green and Affordable Housing Initiative, marking a significant step forward for Project 500. Shania McIntosh has more details.
The launch ceremony held at Coyapa Beach Resort signals the government's continued commitment to constructing 500 resilient and affordable homes for Grenadians. The launch ceremony held at Coyapa Beach Resort signals the government's continued commitment to constructing 500 resilient and affordable homes for Grenadians. The Global Green Growth Institute is providing key technical support to the government under the initiative. The Institute Caribbean representative Daniel Monia Smith said they will assist with technical expertise in the housing design to ensure the homes are climate resilient, energy efficient, and environmentally sustainable. The organization will also support efforts to mobilize investment to help advance the project.
Project 500 has already built 17 model homes, so now we need to take that and generate the finance to start constructing more homes that are available for purchase. So that's the technical assistance that will begin now. We're building our team, engaging technical expertise from the region and internationally to take these next steps to start mobilizing the finance for these homes.
Delivering remarks at the launch, Minister Gloria Thomas outlined the broader vision behind the initiative. She said the project is not only about constructing houses, but about building safe, sustainable communities that can withstand the impacts of climate change while remaining affordable for Grenadian families.
Resilient and green housing is not only about construction, standards, or materials. It is about smarter planning, lower long-term costs for homeowners, improved energy efficiency, and better protection for the most vulnerable among us. It is about our partnership.
Officials say the next phase of the project will focus on technical assessments. This process will review the current status of Project 500 and determine how resilient and green features can be incorporated into the existing housing design. The initiative represents another step in Grenada's efforts to strengthening climate resilience while expanding access to quality, affordable housing. Reporting for GBN News, Shania McIntosh.
This is Network News. We're live from the Grenadian capital, still to come from us. Teachers await response from government's negotiating team. Plus, government and law enforcement officers seal pay pact. We'll be back.
GRENLEC Community Partnership Initiative.
The Ursula Childhood Development Center repairs could not have come in a more timely manner. So we were able to upgrade to a facility where the children can learn and thrive. The upgrades of the center included fixing of the roof. We were able to increase the numbers of children that now presently attends the daycare. We extend a hearty thank you to GRENLEC for affording that.
GRENLEC, energizing our Grenada. The I in ARISA stands for you, our members. Your goals matter to us. When you speak, we listen and we act. That's why we've rolled out new deposit rates to help your money work harder. We're offering 4.25% on retirement accounts, 4% on educational savings, and 3.5% on 5-year fixed deposits. We're helping you save on your mortgage. Switch to ARISA and enjoy rates as low as 3.99% plus 50% off legal and processing fees. We are also making it easier to get on the road. Get 100% vehicle financing with rates of just 5% on the purchase of a new vehicle. And if you already have a loan for a recent model, we'll help you switch and enjoy better rates. And for our loyal members, we've designed the ARISA Advantage account, which gives you the VIP experience you deserve. You requested, we responded, you received.
This is the ARISA promise. Better value, better service, members first.
Visit arisacu.com or call us today.
Get unbeatable value you'll love. Find it only at Quartz. We've got the best range in appliances, electronics, furniture, and so much more with the best quality and the best prices. Get a free gift with purchase on select items. Save 20% on select bases when you purchase the matching mattress. Take advantage of great deals and huge savings. Treat yourself. Keep your cash with Quartz Ready Finance. Unbeatable value only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Conditions apply. Offer ends February 28, 2026.
It happens to all of us. Low on cash and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep. Including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
At Sonova, we create human-centered technology that helps organizations work smarter and more efficiently. From software development to digital transformation, our mission is simple: to deliver digital tools that streamline operations and prepare your business for the future. At the core of that mission is Saturn, our flagship platform built for scale, automation, and AI-ready operations. Saturn unifies your digital processes in one place, making it easier to manage applications, approvals, clients, and internal workflows. It becomes the digital backbone that supports growth and smarter decision-making across your organization. If you're ready to modernize how you work, our sales team is ready to help. Call 1473-421-7724 and discover how Saturn can transform your operations for long-term success.
Do you own an antique, a classic, a custom-built car or motorcycle, or a fully loaded modern car or truck? Come, show off your ride. Register now to be part of Grenada Auto Fest and you can win part of the grand prize of over $50,000 in cash and prizes. Register online via our social media pages or at www.grenadaautofest.com. Saturday, March 14th at the Royal St. John's playing field, we recognize our partner, Raggedy Renters and Son Company, True Blue Bay Boutique Resort, On The Spot Hardware, and all the companies that sponsored our category prizes. Remember, over $50,000 in cash and prizes to be won. Grenada Auto Fest, Saturday, March 14th, 19.
Camahorn Boat, a powerful multimedia production presented at Carafesta 15, written and directed by Chris DeRiggs. One big performance only at the Grenada Trade Center on Saturday, 7th March at 7 p.m. The Camahorn Boat is the ship of state, Grenada sailing to its destiny. The Camahorn Boat is a call for unity, an exciting story about patriotism played out by Grenada's best acting talents, featuring Samuel Ogilvie, Robert White, Debbie Gilchrist, Pianki Toussaint, Dillian Walters, and others. Come out and join us in celebrating our Grenadianness on Saturday, 7th March, 7 p.m. at the Grenada Trade Center. Admission almost free. Advance tickets are $50, $65 at the door. Your ticket outlets: Giddens Pharmacy Grand Anse, Art and Soul Bookstore, Spiceline Mall, Mitchell's Pharmacy Grand Anse, 3B's Shoe Store, downtown St. George, and other places. Bring out the entire family and enjoy a wonderful evening of Grenadian theater on 7th March at Grenada Trade Center, 7 p.m.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Payments shouldn't slow you down. Tap your phone to pay with Apple Pay or Google Pay. No need to carry cards or even your wallet. Freedom of online shopping that actually works with the Spot Pay Calypso card. Send and receive money with friends, locally and securely. Receive money from the U.S. in seconds and spend it right away. Send and spend across the Caribbean and all over the world. All with one app. Spot Pay. Money reimagined.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
We're back at Television Center. The Grenada Union of Teachers is concerned about what it calls a lack of communication from the government's negotiating team following recent discussions. Shania McIntosh tells us more.
The issue arose after a meeting between representatives of the Grenada Union of Teachers and government officials. President of the union, Jude Bartholomew, said the most recent meeting ended with assurance that the government's negotiating team would provide a follow-up response. However, he said that response has not been received. Bartholomew stated that the union sent a formal letter as recently as last Friday seeking clarification and further engagement, but up to news time, no reply has been forthcoming.
So we wrote previous letters. We sent one, when again was it, last Friday? And we set a date, a deadline. And up to now, we got no response from the GNT, government negotiating team.
The Grenada Union of Teachers president described the situation as disrespectful and said it reflects a disregard for the union and its members. He emphasized that timely communication is critical to maintaining a productive and respectful negotiation process.
The disrespect and the disregard to the Grenada Union of Teachers. And that's the reason why we call a press conference. Because all through the negotiations and such, that haven't been done. We didn't call no press conference and put anything in the public domain.
The Grenada Union of Teachers says it is awaiting an official response and it is hoping the matter can be addressed promptly to avoid further strain on relations between educators and the government's negotiating team. Reporting for GBN News, Shania McIntosh.
Government has finalized a landmark salary deal with the Royal Grenada Police Force and His Majesty's Prisons Officer Welfare Association. Here's what we can tell you. The agreement covering 2026 to 2028 gives officers a 4% pay raise each year for the next 3 years. This follows a previous cycle in which officers received a total 13% increase over 3 years. The new contract, signed in the presence of Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell and the Labour Commissioner, also ensures officers keep receiving annual increments every January, along with the yearly salary bumps. The settlement addresses key allowances and benefits tailored to the unique challenges faced by police and prison staff. Government officials say the 444 pay formula fits within Grenada's budget limits, balancing fair wages for workers with the need for economic stability. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell called the deal a win for national stability, protecting incomes and vital public services. The government negotiating team said this pay agreement brings industrial peace, making it easier to advance major public service reforms like staff regularization, sustainable pensions, and a new performance management system. We can tell you too, with security services settled, the government will continue talks with other unions with a view to using the 4% annual raise as a guide for future deals. Sandals Grenada shows how it celebrated Grenada's 52nd anniversary of independence. GBN ISAW is next.
On GBN ISAW, we look back at Grenada continuing to celebrate its 52nd anniversary of independence, with Sandals Grenada joining the national spirit with a series of special events honoring the occasion. The resort rolled out a range of celebratory activities for staff and guests alike. The resort's grounds were adorned with national colors, and traditional Grenadian music and cuisine took center stage. Staff participated in cultural displays, while guests were treated to performances highlighting local heritage. Share your photos and videos with us via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or on our other social media platforms. That's for GBN ISAW.
After the break, IMA Grenada backs relay meet again.
Hi, I want $10 on Playway, $20 backup on Pick 3, and cash for each, please. Okay, are you adding multi-X to your bet? Yes, multi-X, all of them. Smart. Best value bet. Backup and multi-X. You cannot go wrong. Don't matter the bet, multi-X all of the daily games.
With multi-X added, your winnings can be multiplied 3 times, 5 times, even 7 times. So make it a rule. Add multi-X to all your Playway, daily Pick 3, and daily cash for bets every day and for every drop, and watch your money grow. Available at stores and online.
You heard it here. Multiply your winnings daily. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now. Lots of dreams and lots of plans. Lots of ways to own your land. With ACB by your side. Lots of ways to own with pride. Lots of chances to make it yours. Lots of ways to open doors. Lots of space to build much more. Lots of reasons to own your future now. There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Start building your tomorrow today with a Lots loan from ACB Grenada Bank.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Lots. Land ownership. Tomorrow secured.
Terms and conditions apply.
The Frequente Industrial Park is opening its doors with prime square footage available right now. Whether you are scaling up your production line or establishing new regional headquarters, we have the footprint you need ready for immediate lease. Our newly refurbished state-of-the-art facilities set a new standard, offering premium spaces designed for modern manufacturing, ICT, and service enterprises that demand excellence. With 24-hour security, property management support, and a location just minutes from the airport and the capital, GIDC Facilities isn't just a landlord. We are your partner in logistics and success. Secure your space in Grenada's flagship industrial hub today. GIDC Facilities, the foundation for your future.
The countdown is on for the most exciting relay showdown in the nation. The IMA National Relay Meet, carded for Saturday, February 21st, 2026, 3 p.m. at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium. Come witness speed, relentless competition, and heart-pounding relays that will keep you at the edge of your seats from start to finish. The island's fastest teams will battle for glory, but who will rise to the top and claim the prizes? You have to be there to see live. Admission finish line $50. Main stand $30. Secondary stand $20. And bleachers $15. Children 12 and under pay $15 for main and secondary stands and bleachers. Get your tickets. Feel the speed. The IMA National Relay Meet 2026. The ultimate relay experience.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
When you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. Oh, I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me whenever you're in need. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever you ride me, we'll make your dreams come true. Next side, next side, next side, next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
For 35 years, one name has stood with us. Through the storms and sunshine, we've been by your side.
Whether you're on the road, at sea, on site, or at home, with Grenadian General Insurance, confidence comes standard. It's never been a better time to renew and update for added benefits. Join us in celebrating 35 years of safeguarding what matters most. Grenadian General Insurance, 35 years strong. Visit Grenadian General Insurance on Scott Street, St. George's. Call us at 440-2434 or visit grenadiangeneral.gd to get the coverage you need.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're beginning our final descent to Morris Bishop International Airport. Welcome to Grenada.
Our marketing goals for 2026 are ambitious yet achievable. We aim to drive airlift growth by collaborating with airlines and travel partners to expand seat capacity and routes. Strengthening community and stakeholder engagement is key, as we want to ensure that the benefits of tourism are felt broadly across our islands. Promoting sustainable tourism is a priority, as we encourage practices that preserve Grenada's environment, heritage, and cultural identity. We also want to focus on expanding into new markets while reinforcing our brand's position in existing markets. By increasing engagement and conversion through targeted digital campaigns, enhancing content quality, and building strong relationships with industry partners, we hope to boost brand awareness, improve our reputation, and secure media mentions in our target markets.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union introduces its new digital platform, managing your finances at any time from anywhere.
As a part-time student, balancing work and studies can be a real challenge. But with GCCU's digital app, these worries are no more. My parents can now remotely transfer funds to my account and I can check my balance at any time, giving me the freedom to achieve my goals.
My days can be long and tedious. With this app, I can ensure my loan is paid on time, transfer funds to someone else's account, and check my balances. I don't have to rush to do business during my lunch hour or after work anymore.
With this app, I can request checks to pay my suppliers, letters for my business transactions. I don't have to leave my farm to go stand in line.
The Grenville Credit Union digital platform. It's convenient and secure banking right at your fingertips. Download the app today from the Play Store or App Store or call 442-8602, 459-4325 or 416-8467 for further information.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
The Investment Migration Agency Grenada has renewed its title sponsorship of the National Relay Meet, providing vital support for youth athletics for a second straight year. We get the rest of the details in this report.
The Investment Migration Agency Grenada is again the title sponsor of the National Relay Meet, continuing its support for youth sport development. At a recent ceremony, IMA Deputy CEO Carleen Purcell handed over a check of 75,000 EC dollars to the Grenada Athletics Association. The funding will help stage the event on Saturday, the 21st of February at the Karani James Athletics Stadium.
We know the impact of relays when you look at it at school sports. It is one of the things, one of the events that will generate high levels of excitement. The support from IMA has helped and will continue to help alleviate some of the issues, some of the financial burdens, more so that we've been faced with. We want you to be a part of the whole setup because we are hosting Character this year, and this investment goes back into our Character team in one way or the other. So we're saying to everybody to come out and support.
The IMA Grenada National Relay Meet brings together young athletes across the island. This partnership highlights IMA's commitment toward using sport as a way of building teamwork, discipline, and national pride among Grenada's youth.
Nobody could argue the fact that sports is probably one of the areas that impact the most youth at any particular point in time. The relay meet is one of those, as you can tell, each relay, each team has to put in at least 4 athletes. So you kind of get an idea as to the number of students, young people participating at this meet. So it was an ideal way for us to get involved and for us to touch lives across the island.
Games Director and First Vice President of the Athletic Association, John L. Mitchell, thanked IMA for its ongoing support, saying that the funding helps strengthen local clubs and schools and will support athletic development.
There's a cash prize to be won by that person or group that's going to be crowned a Vibe champion on the day. In addition to that, we'll also be having a little rhythm section just to keep the vibe going throughout. As you know, as part of our youth development initiative, we've also been sponsors of the IMA Rainbow City All-Stars. So we'll have a rhythm section coming from that pan side, just to add a little excitement, a little flavor, a little vibe to the National Stadium on that day.
This year, the event will feature the IMA Rainbow City All-Stars Rhythm section and continue the Vibe Champion Awards, rewarding the most enthusiastic supporters and clubs. IMA Grenada says it will keep investing in youth and community growth through projects like the National Relay Meet. Tony Julian, GBN News.
Before the break, in a move set to energize Grenada's climate-focused business sector, the Commonwealth Investment Network, an initiative spearheaded by the Commonwealth Secretariat and the UK government, has launched a targeted support program for local enterprises. The effort, led by the Cambridge Centre for Alternative Finance, aims to strengthen investment opportunities for small island developing states and foster climate-positive projects.
The Commonwealth Investment Network, introduced at the 2024 Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting, is bringing together local, regional and international partners to unlock investment for small island developing states within the Commonwealth. Tasked with turning this vision into reality, the Cambridge Centre for Alternative Finance was chosen by the Commonwealth Secretariat and the UK government to direct the program's implementation. A delegation representing the Cambridge Centre for Alternative Finance, Commonwealth Secretariat and the UK Commonwealth Unit visited Grenada last week to meet with 3 local companies selected for the Accelerator's inaugural 3-month cohort. The 3, Belmont Estate, Sagas, and Green Feeds, emerged from a highly competitive selection process and will receive advisory support, business mentorship, access to influential stakeholders, and investor pitching opportunities. The initiative is designed to enhance the bankability of climate-positive projects in Grenada while strengthening the broader investment and commercial ecosystem. Support will be provided through knowledge exchange, capacity building, and targeted technical assistance. Beyond direct company support, the CIN aims to address systematic bottlenecks and scale up access to climate finance. During their recent visit, the delegation engaged with government officials, agencies, private sector leaders, and development partners to help pave the way for broader investment in Grenada's sustainable future. Resident British Commissioner to Grenada, Victor Clark, praised the local spirit of innovation, expressing hope that this technical support will help these companies realize their ambitious plans through accelerated investment and growth. Cherry and Blackman Stephen, GBN News.
Sports news after the break.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
In Grenada, sports aren't just a game, they're a way of life. They teach discipline, teamwork, and resilience. They inspire the next generation to push boundaries and chase excellence. That's why the Investment Migration Agency of Grenada is proud to support sports initiatives as part of our commitment to youth and national development. When we invest in sports programs, we invest in the future. We invest in the health and well-being of our youth, and we invest in broadening Grenada's reach, proudly connecting our athletes, our talent, and our nation to a global community. Together, we all go further. The Investment Migration Agency, unlocking the possibilities.
Served Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wiring accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anne, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
My name is Liselle Walcott. I am a staff nurse at the General Hospital for the past 16 years. At the Infection Control Department, we do surveillance for communicable diseases or hospital-acquired infections. We do outbreak investigations. So any issues we have, we would investigate it, find out the cause, and we would do recommendations and interventions to all relevant departments. Thus far, with Mount Sinai, we are looking at ways of improving hand hygiene. Hand hygiene has been proven to be one of the most important practice you could do to break the chain of infection. Working along with Mount Sinai, I foresee that it would be a very good thing for us. They are looking into the products that we use, the practices that we do. Going forward, we'll be able to achieve a very high level of compliance and safety across the board for everyone.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians, from wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot-type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up, several notches. But the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Good evening, sporting fans. Grenada National Cricket Stadium takes centre stage this week as the West Indies women's cricket team arrives for a highly anticipated home series against Sri Lanka women's cricket team. The series carries added significance with the return of Grenadian stalwart Afi Fletcher, a proud product of Lafayette St Andrew, representing the Maroon on home soil for only the second time in her distinguished career. At 38, Fletcher has long been a cornerstone of the Windies bowling attack, starring in multiple ICC World Cups and key global tournaments, including the team's triumphant T20 World Cup campaign. Her recent accolades include being named in the 2024 Women's T20 World Cup team of the tournament and capturing her 100th one-day international wicket against Thailand in April 2025. Fletcher's career statistics are impressive: 111 wickets in 89 one-day internationals. She stands one appearance shy of 100 T20 caps, with just 4 T20 wickets away from a century. Her achievements place her among Grenada's greatest international cricketers, male or female.
How we have track and field and everything playing cricket, I also have that, like once you playing at the highest level. So basically cricket have been evolved right now, so I will want to encourage the young girls. I mean, if you're aspiring to be a cricketer, do not stop, do not quit. And also to the parents, just be supportive in whatever your daughter want to be supportive to them if they want to be a cricketer, and find avenues and ways of helping them to develop.
Afi Fletcher talking there. The stakes have never been higher for Saturday's IMA National Relay Meet, with the 35-event schedule and $25,000 in total prizes up for grabs. The Karani James Athletic Stadium is braced in for an explosion of speed this Saturday, February 21. The Investment Migration Agency, IMA Grenada, has upped the ante for 2026, putting serious capital behind the biggest relay showdown. The $25,000 prize pool has transformed the meet from a local fixture into a high-stakes battleground, drawing the most hungry clubs and school teams to the capital for a 3 p.m. start. The action-packed lineup features 35 distinct races, ensuring a non-stop barrage of baton passes. From the explosive 4x100 meters to the grueling distance medleys, every event offers a chance for teams to claim their share of the glory and the purse. Apologies there. All right, let's move on to football now. The GFA Super Cup knockout tournament is all set for the upcoming weekend, following what was a thrilling quarter-final match over the weekend. Last Sunday, FC Cameroon secured their advancement with a decisive second-half performance. After a scoreless first half, Kwesi Theodore broke the deadlock in the 53rd minute, followed by a clinical finish from E.J. George in the 68th minute to seal the victory. A few weeks back, Paradise FC international striker Joshua Isaac was the hero of their quarter-final encounter when he netted a crucial brace to eliminate Honved. Isaac had opened the scoring just before the halftime whistle and doubled the lead early in the second half. The semi-final matchups will feature FC Cameroon against Paradise at Queen's Park, while North Stars and QPR will clash at Plains on the weekend. That's the sports news for now. Cuba is facing its worst fuel crisis in years. U.S.-led sanctions have cut off oil supplies, making it hard for the country to keep running. U.S. President Donald Trump said from Air Force One that U.S. diplomat Marco Rubio is talking to Cuban officials as the crisis deepens. In Havana, fewer than half of the city's garbage trucks are working, leading to piles of rubbish on the streets. The shortage is also causing power cuts and a lack of aviation fuel, forcing several airlines to suspend flights to the island. Countries like the UK are now warning people to avoid non-essential travel to Cuba. Further afield, Jesse Jackson, one of the last close aides to Martin Luther King Jr., has died at the age of 84. Jackson was a leading figure in the fight for racial and economic equality in the United States. His lifelong work leaves a lasting mark on the country's struggle for civil rights.
Jesse Jackson, a young Baptist minister, entered the public eye as a disciple of Martin Luther King.
I may be poor, but I am somebody.
After King's assassination, Jackson, who had been with King when he was killed at the Lorraine Hotel in Memphis, continued to advance the cause.
I remember ministers and men were crying. It was an interesting kind of dynamic.
He worked to lead the civil rights movement through Operation Push, focused on black help and black pride.
Wake up! Blow your trumpet! Let the world know we are displeased!
He formed the Rainbow Coalition with progressive majority white groups, threatening boycotts, opposing South Africa's racist apartheid policy, and pushing for a Palestinian state.
Our time has come! A new day has begun!
In the early 1980s, he drew controversy for anti-Semitic remarks to a Washington Post reporter. He later apologized. In 1984, he made the first of two unsuccessful runs for the Democratic nomination for the presidency. 4 years later, his speech at the Democratic National Convention was considered by many to be his finest.
I was born in the slum, but the slum was not born in me. And it wasn't born in you, and you can make it. Wherever you are tonight, you can make it.
Jackson became a trusted statesman, brokering the release of captured Americans, including a downed Navy pilot held by Syria, though his attacks on U.S. foreign policy often made him a polarizing figure. Barack Obama's 2008 presidential victory brought tears of joy to his eyes, seeing the first black president achieve the office Jackson had long sought. In 2017, Jackson was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, but well into his 70s, he continued to fight on the front line for workers, voting rights, police accountability, and an end to violence in black neighborhoods.
A reminder of the headlines right after this. A reminder of the headlines. An 18-year-old woman killed in St. Andrew. A manhunt now underway for the suspect. Lawmakers push for tougher domestic violence measures. Parliament weighs regional arrest treaty. Grenada unveils eco-friendly housing drive. Also in the news, regionally, fuel crisis in Cuba stops garbage collection there. Internationally, U.S. civil rights leader Jesse Jackson dies at the age of 84. Plus, in the sports news, Maroon Warriors arrive in Grenada for showdown with Sri Lanka, while IMA relay meets to run off this Saturday. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. That's all from us in the GBN newsroom for the moment. Good night.